Clint Schweitzer, Noah Groniger joining you. We've been watching a lot of Saved by the Bell this summer. Joining us right now is none other than Ryan Holihan, Sylvester Solomon himself. Of course, you know Ryan from many other films, Addams Family and Ed Wood, Apollo 13, among others. Ryan, how in the heck are you doing, man? How's your summer going?
I'm great. How are you? It's warm out here in California, but it's great. How are you?
We're here in the Midwest. You know, not as many waves, not as many ocean views. So I mean, you can't have too many complaints, right? I mean, you're in California. Things can't be going too poorly out there, man.
No, it is a hot summer, but it's going well here, and I'm on vacation, so that's great too.
Yeah, can't beat that. Can you talk about what it's like going into your career, coming into an episode of a TV show just for one episode? You did that for many great television shows: Wonder Years, Doogie Howser, Fresh Prince, Get Smart, Ellen, Drew Carey. Can you just talk about your experiences doing those shows?
I did, sure. They were all great to do. I was lucky enough to get on many of them, and I was the nerd that would show up, have a line or two, and I'd move on. So, yeah, and Saved by the Bell kind of started it as far as that goes. But yeah, that was me. I was the nerd that everyone had for a couple lines.
Now, did you get to meet any of the stars in those shows, work with them much? Fred Savage, Neil Patrick Harris, Will Smith, Don Adams, and Get Smart would have been a great one to meet.
Yeah, you know, it's interesting. On some of them I did, and some of them I didn't. It just depended on what scenes I did. So, for instance, Get Smart, I didn't meet Don Adams, although he was on the set. I met Andy Dick, and what else? Fred Savage, I never did a scene with him. And I actually didn't, I don't think I even saw him that day. I met a few of the others. Not Fred Savage, I'm sorry. Fred Savage I did meet on the Wonder Years.
Cool.
Doogie Howser is the one I didn't meet, Neil Patrick Harris. But, yeah, it just depended on the scene and what was going on and what the shooting schedule was. Sometimes it was first unit or second unit or whatever.
Now, I mean, you went on to do some roles in some very impressive films. I mentioned some of them earlier. I mean, Addams Family, Airheads, Ed Wood, and Apollo 13. I mean, can you just take us through some of those experiences? You know, working with some of the biggest stars in Hollywood. I mean, you know, Johnny Depp, Tom Hanks. I mean, just such a big. You know, these movies were huge. What was your experience? You know, working on those?
Well, they were all great. First of all, everyone is usually. I haven't really had an experience where anyone was unprofessional or any kind of dirt on any of the big stars, but they were all great. The Addams Family was my first audition in LA, my first professional SAG audition, and I just happened to get it. And I remember the first time I met Angelica Houston, and it was funny because they were rehearsing, and I was still up for the role. They had all these auditions for my role. I had to go back like 3 or 4 times. At the time, it was the biggest budget film. I think $40 million they spent, which is nothing nowadays, but back then it was a huge amount. So everybody that was cast in it was really considered, and I had to go and do this kind of dance audition. And it was a rehearsal. It wasn't. They weren't filming that day, but they were rehearsing the big dance scene in the film, and I saw Angelica from the back, and she had no makeup on, or maybe a little, but I saw her from a distance, and she was wearing a cut-off T-shirt, and her hair was kind of up and short, and I was like, who is that guy? And she turned around, it was Angelica Houston. I'm like, oh my God, that's Angelica Houston. And she looked beautiful, and then when she walked on to set in her amazing gown in that movie, I mean, I've never seen anyone with the aura, but she was a person that was like, oh my God, you're a queen. You're like, you're royalty. So yeah, Ed Wood working with Tim Burton was a trip. He's quite energetic, I'll say that. And Ron Howard was very nice, and Lehman of Airheads. He was great. So I don't know what else to say. I had one of the nicest people on Edward. I had lunch with Patricia Arquette, and it was funny because it didn't register to me who she was. She was in costume, and I didn't know too much about her career at the time that I filmed. And I asked, she was sitting alone, and I said, could I sit down and have lunch with you? And she said, sure. And so we talked. I said,
wow.
oh, it was so embarrassing. I said, so how long have you been acting for?
Wow.
And she was like, oh, my family's in the business. And I'm like, oh, okay. and on my way home, I called a friend of mine, and they're like, Ryan, you just had lunch with Patricia Arquette. And I was like, really? Oh, okay. Well, she was really nice.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Well, getting into your time in Saved by the Bell, you worked a lot with Laura Lyon and Brian Cooper. They played Louise and Big Pete Stonebreaker. So what was it like working with those two on Saved by the Bell?
They were great. All of us nerds were very professional, very nice. It was almost 20 years ago, so I can't say if there were any fun stories about that, but they were all very professional, and I don't know, this movie coming up, this Tell-All movie.
Yeah. Yeah, that's going to be interesting.
I don't know what that's going to be about. I never saw anything unprofessional go down in front of me, but...
Well, I wanted to ask you, too, how you got involved with Saved by the Bell, because, we've had Peter Engel, executive producer, on the show before, and just went through, a lot of the stuff with him. But how did you get, because I know you were involved really in the final season. You were in a couple of the Tory episodes, and then came back and also did the graduation episode, which I think was kind of the last thing that they did. How did you get involved, and, how did that come about for you with Bell?
Well, just like everything, I had to go do an audition, and I got it. And at the time, I don't know where it fell. I'd have to look up at the years of when that fell into my career. But it was funny because I hadn't even known what the show was. And I asked someone, I'm like, I have this audition for this Saturday morning show, Saved by the Bell. And I was a teenager at the time, and I was like, I didn't watch cartoons or anything on Saturday morning, so I had no idea what it was. I had a faint idea of what it was when it was called Good Morning, Miss Bliss, because I think I had seen something like that at some point. But then when they said, oh, it's on Saturday mornings, it's great, I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. So I went and I got it, and I filmed it, and they kept asking me back after the first one. It was only supposed to be a one-episode deal, and they kept asking me back. In fact, I was up for a college acting award, and after the second one I filmed, it was conflicting with me going to compete in this college award, the ACTF awards, and I was like, no, I want to go do that. So probably not the best move that I made in my career as far as saying no for an episode or two, and then I was like, I don't know if they're ever going to call me back, and they did. So I ended up doing the graduation episode, and I forget what the other one I was doing after. But yeah, that's how I got on it, and it was a great thing.
What kind of interactions did you have with the main cast, Mark and Mario and Dustin and the rest of the crew?
Well, they were all very professional, I have to say. I mean, they just showed up. They did their job. We talked just as you would talk with anyone in any job. I saw Dustin several times after Offset because we would auditions. We're the same type. We're the same nerd type. So we would see each other every now and then at auditions, in between or after, and he was always very nice, and it was a pleasure to work on. Peter and the producers were everybody. So.
Well, it's just crazy, to think about, you're talking 20 years later. This was 1992, 93, and there, I mean, more than 20 years ago, and here people are, still remember your character, Sylvester Solomon. I mean, you were amongst, of course, Saved by the Bell always put a heavy emphasis on nerd characters. I mean, we had Max Nerdstrom, Herbert Hodis, Franklin Finkley,
Ollie Creakley,
Louise, yourself. I mean, it was just such a memorable thing, and you definitely stood out because you can kind of as I was kind of researching you and looking into it, it just seemed like you were in way more episodes than just 4 because your character stood out so much. You were kind of at the forefront of a lot of those episodes, like you. Like in the drinking and driving one, you came out and you were in that one a lot. And the school song, you were in the background singing the school song. You had a lot going on. I mean, was it cool to be featured like that? You weren't just a background character. I mean, you had a lot of lines.
It was, and I think I owe it to. I mean, you'd have to ask Peter and the producers, but what I was doing, I had gone to the Orange County High School of the Arts, did musical theater, so I think that for something like the school song, they were actually going to have us sing. Those aren't our voices. They actually recorded some choral group singing it, but they were toying with the idea of actually having us sing live, but I think it just became they wanted something a little bit more finished than what they could get on the live set. So I think for those kinds of reasons they were kept rehiring me, and I think it has a lot to do with my theater background that I had at the time, and I still have, and you'd have to ask them why, but I was very happy to be there.
Well, Ryan, we thought it'd be fun to do a scene with you. One of your scenes in Saved by the Bell, the drinking and driving episode. The gang gets in a wreck. They need some money. They con you out of $120. Things don't go so right, and you want your money back. You can play your world-famous Sylvester Solomon character. Clint and I will be the Zach character.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, scene.
Zach, if Slater doesn't play, Agnes won't know how deep my love burns for her. We want our money back.
I don't have it.
Well, give me your ginormous cellular phone and we'll call it even.
My phone? I've had that phone since junior high. And scene. That was amazing. I'll tell you what, that just brought me back, and it's funny looking back on that scene actually because you just reach out and take the phone from him, as if Zach and Slater couldn't have just beat you up and said, "Hey, forget it." I mean, you had power over him. You just took the phone and ran, man. That was pretty cool. What a great stuff.
Yeah, but the nerds weren't pushovers on that
That's
show.
right.
At least, Dustin was friends with the core group of the cast, but the other nerds we got stuff done.
Absolutely. Big Pete Stonebreaker, you guys. I mean, absolutely. You got that's such great memories, Ryan. And I'll tell you what, it's just been so great catching up with you. So great, so gracious of you to do that line with us. It was a huge pleasure for us. Now, before we let you go, we want to give our audience a chance to connect with you if they want to see what you're up to now. I mean, I know you haven't acted in a while, but what's up with what you're doing now, and where can our audience find you?
Well, yeah, I've always been acting, but my focus has been more on theater in my late 20s and 30s, and I even went back to school, and I'm getting my Master's of Fine Arts degree in directing from Ohio University, so I'm just finishing up my last year there. I'll be directing Brighton Beach Memoirs at the Monomoy Theater this summer. That's in Cape Cod, in Chatham. And after that, I'll be in The Man Who Came to Dinner at the theater as well, at the Monomoy Theater. And then next year, at OU, they've asked me to be in a show, and then my last kind of thing at Ohio University is I'm directing the brilliant play by Michael Frayn, Noises Off, which is a British show. And and after that, who knows where I'll be.
That's great. Well, it's so great to see you're still active, and we just can't thank you enough for joining us, Ryan. I hope you enjoy the rest of your summer. Have a great vacation, and we'll let's catch up soon, my man. You're definitely a pleasure having you on today. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right, take care,
Talk to
Ryan.
you guys later.